So how did Superstars come to be?
Superstars. So Superstars opened in 2010. You might remember now because you're very young still. There was a recession. And here I was out of college with my teaching degree, and I couldn't find a job. So I got a couple of hours teaching in a stage school. It was like 3 hours. So I was teaching there, and then I was actually working weekends in an office every single weekend, and then just any odd jobs that came up I was doing. I was literally hustling for a living when I left college. And I suppose I decided from there that I was going to set up my own school, because as I said, there wasn't a job to be had. And Marissa Buckley, who you probably know because she was your teacher and who's been with Superstars since the beginning, Marissa and I actually went to school together. So I messaged her on, it was either, I don't know, it was a Bebo or something at the time, maybe it was Facebook, and I said to her, we're setting up a school, would you know anybody who would be interested in maybe coming on and teaching the dance? And Marissa was like, me? I'm a dance teacher, what about me? Hello. So Marissa and I sat down that summer and we made a plan about what Superstars is going to be. We started off in the community centre in Granabraher, and the classes were really, really popular. And then I myself was teaching in the Glen Resource Centre. Then we opened in Ballincollig, and then we kept opening where we were asked to go. Kinsale happened because Maria O'Callaghan, who's now the head of drama, Maria and I were in a play, and Maria was the stage manager and I was acting in it. And Maria said, you know, I'm a drama teacher. And I said, oh, that's mad, I'm a drama teacher. I have a school, it's called Superstars. And Maria said, well, you know, I'm teaching in Balgooley. I said, that's amazing. She said, yeah, I find it actually sometimes a bit challenging being solely on my own, being responsible for all the shows and all the costumes. And I said, well, why don't we team up? We could work together and we could help each other. So Maria and I then teamed up as well. And because Balgooley was so close to Kinsale, we said we'd try classes in Kinsale. And that's literally how the Kinsale studio came to be. So everything was kind of organic. Everybody who are founding and senior teachers all were there pretty much from the beginning. And we really set out at that time what we wanted the school to be. We sat down together and we said, okay, what's the school going to be? Are we just going to be setting one standard and that's it, and that's what they need to reach our standard? And I was very kind of conscious of my own experience as a child, so would have always been into musical theatre, but never kind of really had full guts to do it, and then did business studies in CIT and dropped out, did drop out. And then decided to do musical theatre part-time. So I just felt, because of my experience as a child, I wanted everybody coming into Superstars to feel comfortable, that from the moment that they came in, that they would feel like it was a home, that it was a place where they found their tribe. And I think that's where our ethos then comes from. So I think maybe it helps that I hadn't actually done it when I was a child and that I pursued it much older, that I came in with a kind of fresher look that, okay, this is Superstars' approach. And we will always try and cater to our students first. We won't have them cater to us and our expectations of what they should be, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I was just really lucky that our senior staff and our founding teachers all felt the exact same way. So that's how Superstars came to be, and now it's grown organically to what it is today.
So where does You're One of Us come from?
So it's totally embedded in what I was saying, but our ethos, it's that, you know, you're one of us. So for no matter where you go, you can always come back to Superstars. Superstars will always be a place to call home. And I think we've been seeing that now as the years, and I won't disclose my age, but I have students now who are graduated and have moved on with their own lives and who are nurses and teachers, and they're still coming back. I've had 2 students say they were leaving and now they're in their 3rd year of college and they're still coming back, and every year they're leaving but they're still back. So I think that just proves the You're One of Us ethos, that people always feel like the door swings both ways. So if you go, you can always come back, and once you're here, you're one of us.
You're one of us.